key on. Run mode. Start button. Bezel flash. Alright. We are good to go. This is very different than my Zero. Alright, so this is mode 1. See what it feels. Oh, jeez. The chain is a lot louder than the belt on the Zero. We all expected that, but still kind of odd. There it is, 2017 Redshift Alta SM. Okay, yeah, so one is really tame. Okay, having trouble. There we go. Alright, now we're in mode 4. Wow, the regen is hard. That's crazy amounts of regen. I love it. Got this dude all up my butt. It's super comfortable. I can flat foot both sides. I think I saw a warp 9 in the wheels. It feels comfortable. Yeah. I don't think I'd have a problem sitting on this seat for a super long time. But that's not an issue because we don't have the range. Look, Rainier. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Chain noise, chain noise, chain noise, chain noise. I don't know what mode 4 is like yet. Not too bad. Whoa, that regen. Man, that regen is nuts. So I got a high beam indicator, a blinker indicator, it looks like a check engine light, and an exclamation point. So I'm not sure what all that stuff is about. Oh, it's weird, man. It's weird because it feels like, at least at 60, whoa, that regen. I'm gonna fall over the handlebars every time I let off the throttle. Anyway, the regen is totally distracting me. At 60, giving it everything it's got throttle wise, it definitely feels a lot less powerful than the DSR. I think I expected more. You know what else is weird? Whoa. Okay, that's super twitch. When I just give the bars a little shake, it's way more twitchy than the Zero. Way more. But what I was gonna say is just kind of weaving back and forth. The Zero actually feels like it's more nimble. It's more willing. Yeah, it's like got nothing up top. That regen though. Oh, this is weird. This is not what I expected. I expected way more nimble. Yeah, woo, that's very different. That's crazy. Oh, it feels like I'm gonna fall off the bike. So much regen. Okay, here we go. Whoop. I don't think I have my blinker on. Oh, the front tire comes up pretty easy though. Wow. That'll get you into a lot of trouble pretty quick. Okay, not at 35. Let's see. No, you got to be going a little slower. Oh, that's funny. Obviously, I can't get too crazy because I ain't got no scale, and this is just a demo ride. I'm not sure if my mic is picking that up, man, but these motor sounds are awesome. Meet, meet, yeah. we're gonna go visit Max, guys. I'm gonna make sure she's doing all right. And I left my charger. I left my charger cover open because I was worried about the airflow. But now that I think about it, I don't want the chargers in the direct sunlight. So we're gonna go cover the chargers while still allowing air to flow. Hopefully the charger itself didn't shut itself down, because that would be poopy sauce. Yeah, your destination is on the left. There's Max. Look at Max. Sexy beast. So what I don't like is the blinker thing is on, and I got a short-term memory, man. I don't know which side I put on. Left, right? Did I turn it on? Did I turn it off? I don't know. The lever feels comfortable, but it doesn't have a whole lot of travel. I guess that's a good thing, right? You want, excuse me, you want pretty good grab. Nice and light. Nice and light. I think, you know, it does feel a lot lighter, but I think the thing that spooks me is just the center of gravity is different. It's very different. Different center of gravity. Alright, let's check on Max. Wow, that regen. The regen is killer. She's still charging. Says about 1 hour left. So let's do this. Let's take a minute to check out the differences. Oh. Okay, so the kickstand is so high, you've got to lean it over to the right just to get it on the kickstand. So to be fair, out of the box, my Zero also could not charge on a J plug, but it can now. So it's weird that just seeing that Alta only has the 110, it feels like a step backwards to me. And I mean, it's not Alta's fault, because most Zeros from the factory don't have J ports either. Oh yeah, just the Zeros don't come with J ports either, unless you get the I think it's the charge tank, but again, that's additional equipment, so let's be fair here. But it is a dealership available option, so that says a lot. The seat is a little higher, but it doesn't feel uncomfortable, oddly enough. Yeah, I mean, the Alta definitely feels lighter, but the center of gravity is different, and that's different to me. I'm not used to it. So, could I get used to it? Of course. But initial impressions is just weird. Very weird. The chain is so loud. It's a loud chain. Why am I not moving? Do I need to push start again? Oh, that's interesting. Because I put the kickstand down, it took me out of run mode, which is okay. It's nice and safe. I like it. Not a bad thing. It's a cool bike. The mirrors feel squished. They're very narrow. Well, it'll do a burnout. Who said that? Not me. That was kind of fun. Totally hooligan. Yeah, right. This feels really notchy, like the. I don't think it's the chain, because still feels notchy. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah. Could be the chain, but it almost feels like the motor itself has hundreds of little gears. But maybe it does, yeah. Maybe it's that reducer thing. What do they call that? Where the chain itself is not on the actual shaft in the motor. It's got like a gear to gear to gear. I think that's reduction gears or something. Bro, it is hot. Okay. What else? The dash, like some people have already said, is very limited. I feel like the Zero gives us a whole lot more information. Can I do... What is this? Doesn't look like I can switch the modes. Okay. Pay attention to traffic. Here we go. The handlebars feel a little more narrow than what Max has. and Max has the Renthal twin walls, so kind of not fair. But the Zero handlebars were almost as wide. They were just about as wide as the Renthals. Oh man, pulls the front tire off so easy. I'm a little sissy boy. I don't want to wreck it. Oh, I'm too scared. It'll do it though. And it'll do it quite easily. It'll do it quite easily. Man, just that little bit and I've sucked up quite a bit of battery though. 5 miles. Quite a bit of battery. Could I use this to commute back and forth to work? Probably. Especially since I can plug in at work, no problem. The question then becomes, would I spend, what do they want for this thing, 13,000? Would I spend 13,000 on this and have less than what the Zero is capable of and currently has equipped? I don't know. I'm leaning towards probably not at the moment because I already have Max, and if I traded Max in for this thing, I'd be giving up a lot of range and charging capabilities, I think, because I'm not aware of an aftermarket charger for Alta yet. Just because I'm not aware doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I'm just not aware of it. And to be fair, the DigiNows that I have are aftermarket, but I don't know that they've been I don't know that they can be programmed to work with Alta. I don't know if DigiNow plans to release any chargers for Alta, but we'll see. Other things like the range. Commuting back and forth to work would be no problem. You know, just going out and playing, I'd be fine too, but I couldn't really do anything serious on this. I don't know. It's kind of an expensive toy, you know? Again, the big thing is I already have Max. I'm so spoiled by everything that Zero does for me. I should say the DSR. Zero doesn't really do anything for me. Yeah, I can't think of a single thing that Zero has done for me. Nope. But the DSR itself has kept me happy for over 2 years, ladies and gentlemen. And for those of you who are not aware, which is like 95% of you, I don't keep my vehicles very long. So the fact that I've even had Max for over 2 years is pretty astonishing. Says a lot, I guess. I guess to say it another way, for the type of riding that I do, because I don't have like a tremendous skill set, I think the Zero just has more to offer for me. It's kind of weird. I've been obsessing over this thing. I have been obsessing over this thing for more than a few months. And I'm like, oh, I got to go ride one. I want one so bad. Blah, blah, blah. Now that I'm on one, I'm just like... Wild. Yep, that came up. It'll come up, no problem. Again, I'm just doing a little tiny... I don't know. It's not. I wouldn't even call it a wheelie, but again, doesn't belong to me. I don't have any skill. It's very light under me, though. I don't know what that noise was. I apologize. Feels... I don't know. I mean, in some ways it feels smaller than the DSR, but because I took my plastic tank cover thing off, this doesn't feel tremendously smaller. Actually, because the plastics are still on it, it feels a little bit bigger. Or I should say wider. So I don't know. I guess I was expecting to be completely impressed and wowed and like, oh my god, I gotta buy this bike right now. But to be honest, I think it's a cool bike, but it didn't seduce me like I had anticipated. I feel like the Zero is capable, or fairly capable, of doing a fair amount of what this bike can do. You know, the Zero is a little heavier. I say a little, but quite a lot actually. But it doesn't feel that much heavier to me. But I don't know. It's not leaps and bounds ahead of Zero, and in some ways, it's actually a lot farther behind, because the battery I've chewed up a lot. Just 7 miles, and I've taken up like 25% of the battery, I think. Which again, it just gives me a bar. It's a graph. I don't know if you can see that. Doesn't even give me like a percentage. It doesn't give me estimated range. And maybe the menu can, but I haven't figured out how to do that. And then the warranty for these batteries is 24 months. That's it. 24 months. The warranty on Zero's battery packs are significantly better. I'm going to see if I can get this to overheat. So we're going to take it easy. Take it easy. I'm on a highway to hell. Man, those brakes are strong. That is good brakes. That is my praise for this bike. I'd have to say the brakes on this thing are the most impressive thing.